I'm going to do a little video reveal. I think you may have seen the nursery in a previous video, but it's absolutely adorable. They will be able to come home tonight at 5 o'clock this evening. Goose will get to meet Dani for the first time, and she has an adorable nursery to come home to. I love the curtains from Pottery Barn. I questioned them at first, but boy, I think they really look great now. And they're starting her out to be a reader and a book lover. And I love the color scheme of this sage green and kind of peachy pink. And then this will be the changing area. And her little collection of white ceramic animals that I will be adding to as soon as we unload the car. And a nod to autumn with that little pumpkin. She's gonna be our little pumpkin for sure. Well, it all worked out beautifully, but poor Taylor, she had a rough time of it and ended up having a C-section. But Dani came out and she's absolutely perfect. And they get to come home tonight. And Liz, Taylor's mom, has a sweet, sweet pink bow on the door that says Dani James. Her birthday, 9/24. She was born at 5:02 and she was 7 pounds, 21 inches long. And she's got very long fingers and very long toes. And this is so welcoming with all of Taylor's pumpkins. She said that she got all of these faux pumpkins at Goodwill. She too has a problem with squirrels. Her Annabelle hydrangeas look stunning. And then I did not notice them before, but she has Japanese anemones here, and they are just wonderful, and I can't wait for mine to get big and grow up. And interestingly, she's got the same pairing that I do with hydrangeas and anemones. And she's a wreath girl. She always likes to have wreaths out. And she's decorated the porch in the seating area. Of course, they have their nod to OU football. And I'm so pleased, all of the Southern Living plants that we got in the ground are flourishing. In fact, some of them look happier here than they do in my Oklahoma garden. And I think it's because, well, they just don't have quite so many extremes here in terms of heat. Now, the cold will test them, but the Orange Rocket Barberry and all of these Fire Chief arborvitas just look great. Now, I don't remember this, but apparently we stuck this It's a Breeze Ivory Rose over in this corner until we could find a different place for it, and it looks very, very happy, but it's going to need to be relocated. Well, we love fall, don't we? And I think one of the reasons we love fall, especially those of us in the South, is because cool weather has arrived and we can start wearing all of those fun jackets and sweaters and boots that we have had at the back of our closet. Now, the other reason that I love layering is because Classy makes it so easy. Not only are they great for layering, but the layering is comfortable. There's no drama. There is no itchiness from hooks, from tags. Eminently comfortable and form-fitting so that they just make great layering pieces. So this one is part of their, I think some of their new offerings they have right now. This one is ribbed, it's got long sleeves, and it's got kind of an interesting neckline. It is perfect for wearing under a jacket or under a poncho, under another sweater draped over it. But there are other options as well. Let's take a look at some of those.
The other thing about the classy line of clothing is its versatility. So you can either dress it up or you can dress it down. And these new tops, as part of their fall collection, they just have this kind of femininity to them with this cowl top. And I think it's really, really flattering. Again, you can dress it up or dress it down. I also love the color selections. So it comes in brown, it comes in black, really, really deep, rich hues for fall. So I think this top looks great just with jeans, kind of casually. You can layer it with a fun scarf. I think sometimes we overlook scarves as just a really fun layering piece with or without a jacket, on or not on, kind of a cool day. So I think this can go either casual or elegant. But then if you create some tension with something like a jean jacket or a bomber jacket, well, I think it takes it to a whole different level. I think it's really fun. I think it's classy, and it is so, so comfortable. So it's just great for layering. The other thing that I like about the classy line is tops like this that have a different kind of neckline and different sleeves. I think sometimes it's really hard to find a bra where the bra straps won't show, and something that where you don't feel like you're constantly adjusting yourself. This is just, it is just one and done. It's comfortable, it's easy, it's good looking. Well, it's kind of classy.
And Mom and Dad are being understandably cautious about showing Dani's picture too much on the World Wide Web. But we'll see if we can kind of fudge a couple of pictures. She's absolutely adorable, just adorable as you might expect. And she has stolen all of our hearts, and she's a good little baby. She's very chill. And they are both absolutely captivated by her. Well, we all are. All of the cute little better boxwood over in this utility area where Taylor's going to have her potting shed are just as healthy as can be. And now let's go back here and take a look at all of their white wedding hydrangeas. The Wagila has really perked up, as has the Heucherella. So by next year, these are going to be really phenomenal. Look at that Heucherella. I believe this was Alabama Sunrise. The variegated carex looks great. And by next year, those hydrangeas will double in size and completely consume this corner, as will those in the back. That Weigela really perked up, as did this one. You may recall when we installed these, they were just looking a little bit rugged. They were hot and tired, but the rain has definitely resurrected them. All of the boxwoods in front look great. He relocated a rose to that corner. And here's the back view of their sweet little house. A number of you have commented how much their house looks like the house Jamie grew up in, and indeed, I think it does, which makes me feel kind of warm and fuzzy. They've added lots of perennials over here. They've added some Gaillardia, some more dianthus. They added a dwarf Alberta spruce. The roses that they planted on the trellis look very, very happy. Not one sign of black spot. She's got another sweet little wreath up in this window. And they can happily come out here and do their deadheading with little Dani in her bassinet, and I think all will be right with the world. Look back in there, you can see there's a little tiny pumpkin. And she's even gotten some dahlias to grow and bloom here. She is turning into quite the gardener, and now quite the mother. So this is just a little short tour of their house and garden as it looks before Dani J comes home for the first time. And I wanted to share it with all of you. And by the way, I can't thank you enough for all of your well wishes and your sharing in this wonderful and joyful time in our lives. Have a great weekend.